Good morning, good morning, good morning. Carol Davis here with a spot of sunshine just for you. Sometimes I say a shot. That's pretty good, huh? But a spot's better. So this is Thursday, March 25th. And I'm here to do what I do every week, Tuesday through Friday, is read from the book, a book, and this week I'm on Hope for the Flowers. If you want to see the rest of these, what I read before today, go to my YouTube channel, Change Less, Change YouTube. Change Less, Change YouTube. And then you can see and read all the broadcasts I've done. And you can catch up on any story anytime. Okay? So here we go today. But Stripe's thought was interrupted by bursts of movement all over his level. Each seemed to be making a last effort to find some entry to the top. He's at the top of the pile, the caterpillar pillar. But with every push, the top layer tightened. Finally, one caterpillar gasped. Unless we try together, nobody will reach the top. Maybe if we give one big push, they can't hold us down forever. But before they could act, there were cries and commotion of another kind. Stripe struggled to the edge to see the cause. A brilliant yellow-winged creature was circling the pillar, moving freely, a wonderful sight. How did it get so high without climbing? Here's a picture. Guess why? So if you've been with us all along, you'll know who that is. When Stripe poked out his head, the creature seemed to recognize him. It extended its legs and tried to grab him. Stripe caught himself just before being pulled out of the pile. The brilliant creature let go and looked sadly into his eyes. That look activated excitement Stripe hadn't felt since he first saw the pillar. Words from the past returned. Butterflies alone. Is this a butterfly? And what did it mean? The top, they'll see. It was all so strange and yet like it was supposed to be. And those eyes with the look of yellow. Could it be? Could it be? Such impossible thoughts, yet the excitement inside wouldn't stop. He grew happy. Somehow he could escape. He could be carried away. But as this possibility became real, something else grew inside. He felt he shouldn't escape like this. Looking into the creature's eyes, he could hardly bear the love he saw there. He felt unworthy. He wanted to change, to make up for all the times he had refused to look at the other. He tried to tell her what he felt. He stopped struggling. The other stared at him as though he were mad. Chapter 6. He turned around and began down the pillar. This time he didn't curl up. He stretched out full length and looked straight into the eyes of each caterpillar. He marveled at the variety and the beauty, amazed that he had never noticed it before. He whispered to each, "I've been up. There's nothing there." Most paid no attention. They were too intent on climbing. One said, "It's sour grapes. He's bitter. I bet he never made it to the top." But some were shocked and even stopped climbing to hear him better. One of these whispered in anguish, "Don't say it, even if it's true. What else can we do?" Stripe's answer shocked them all, including himself. "We can fly. We can become butterflies. There's nothing at the top, and it doesn't matter." As he heard his own message, he realized how he had misread the instinct to get high. Yeah, I misread that instinct too. Anyway, he had misread the instinct to get high. To get to the top, he must fly, not climb. To get to the top, he must fly, not climb. Stripe looked at each caterpillar, inebriated with joy that there could be a butterfly inside. But the reaction was worse than before. He saw fear in eyes. They didn't stop to listen or speak. This happy, glorious news was too much to take, too good to be true. And if it wasn't true? The hope that lit up the pillar dimmed. All seemed confused and unreal. The way down was so immensely long. The vision of the butterfly faded. Doubt flooded Stripe. The pile took on horrible dimensions. He struggled on, barely, blindly. It seemed wrong to give up, believing, yet believing seemed impossible. A crawler sneered, "How could you swallow such a story? Our life is earth and climbing. Look at us worms. We couldn't be butterflies inside. Make the best of it. Enjoy caterpillar living." "Perhaps he's right," sighed Stripe. "I haven't any proof. Did I only make it up because I needed it so much?" And in pain, he continued down, searching for those eyes which would let him whisper, "I saw a butterfly. They can be more to life." One day, finally, he was down. Tired and sad, Stripe crawled off to the old place where Yellow and he had romped. She was not there, and he was too exhausted to go further. He curled up and fell asleep. When he finally awoke, he found the yellow creature fanning him with wings of light. "Is this a dream?" he wondered. But the dream creature acted awfully real. She stroked him with her feelers and most of all looked at him so lovingly that he began to trust that what he had said about becoming a butterfly might be true. She walked a little distance away, then flew back. She repeated it as if he should follow, and so he did. They came to a branch from which hung two torn sacks. The creature kept on inserting her head, then her tail into one of them. Then she would fly to him and touch him. Her feelers quivered, and Stripe knew she was speaking. He couldn't make out words, then slowly he seemed to understand. Somehow he knew what to do. Stripe climbed again. It got darker and darker, and he was afraid. He felt he had let go of everything. And Yellow waited until one day, oh, guess what happened? Until one day, the end, or the beginning. I love it. It was the end of the caterpillar's life and the beginning of the butterfly's life. They came together as one. I love this story because it tells me that the caterpillar, what caterpillar knows is the end of life, the butterfly knows is the beginning. And that's it for today, but try to read the whole book, Hope for the Flowers. It's amazing, the parallels to my own life. Bye.